Hi, my name is Dean. Welcome to Crochet and Crime. This is the first ever episode. I'm super excited. Today we will be talking about the Ken and Barbie killers, otherwise known as Paul Bernardo and Carla Homolka. I would like to put out a quick disclaimer. I will be talking about some very heavy topics, so if you are sensitive to any of that, I suggest you click away from this video. So, leading with that, let's get into it. As you can see, I'm already quite far in this little beanie that I'm going to be making today. I also chose pink since it kind of fit with the whole Barbie thing. So, yeah. Paul and Carla started dating in 1987 when Carla was 17 and Paul was 23. Love at first sight. They fell in love at the first conversation. You know, you meet a handsome stranger at a restaurant and you fall in love, you unalive people. What? Anyways, Carla was a fairly popular kid. She always had good grades, she had amazing friends, living the perfect life like Barbie would. Her boyfriend, on the other hand, he was raised in Scarborough, and his mom was very verbally abusive towards him. His dad turned out to not biologically be his father. That led to Paul being a little perverted, to say the least. I will not get too much into that. Basically, he was just a big old peeping Tom. Enough introductions. Let's get into the juice. So, Paul's weirdness did not stop at him being a peeping Tom. Oh, no. So, in 1988, he was just like, how about I do what I have been doing, but make it more traumatizing? So that's exactly what he did. He decided to assault many women in his neighborhood and just all around the town in general. And, the news spread. People were telling women not to go out at night, or at least to go out alone. And so, yeah, he was never caught. So, poor Carla, she had zero clue what was going on. She never knew that her good-looking, charming boyfriend would do anything to hurt anyone, because he would always get her gifts, he would shower her with love and affection, everything like that. So she was like, he'd never do that. Things started to get heated between the perfect couple after Carla graduated high school. She had stated that Paul verbally abused her, and, she forgave him. She didn't want him to leave her. She didn't want to leave him. She was in love with the man. So she stayed, and then their relationship became even bigger in December of 1989 when Paul proposed whenever they went away for vacation. And she said, yes, great. Anyways, they set a date. It was great for these guys. But the police had released a sketch from the mystery attacker in Scarborough, and the news spread like wildfire. Paul's friends got a hold of it, and they were like, yo, this is our friend. The police were bombarded with a whole bunch of calls and stuff, and so the police found Paul, and they were like, hey, buddy bear, mind giving us some of your spit for a sec? And he was like, sure. So they got a DNA sample from him, and DNA sampling was still pretty new around that time, so it was like in like a waiting stage until they were able to get to his. And during that time, Paul had fled to St. Catharines, where Carla lived, and he lived with her family. And the craziest thing happened. All of the crime that happened in Scarborough just decreased so fast. Right? It's crazy. What? How did that happen? But the crimes rose in St. Catharines. A little fishy, huh? A little crazy that they just stopped and continued in a completely different area after he fled the town. A little fish, don't you think? A little fish. Anyways, Paul had developed some strange feelings towards Carla's younger sister, Tammy, and he just couldn't control it anymore. He went to Carla, he was like, yo, me and your sister, like this, except she doesn't know that I, So, guess what you can't give me, sugar baby boo bear? You can't give me virginity. And she was like, well, shit. Might as well have sex with my sister. So, that's what they did. Except they did the whole... But you won't know about it. So, Carla stole some tranquilizers from the vet that she worked at, and she crushed them up and put them in an alcoholic drink, to which she gave Tammy on Christmas night. So Tammy passed out, and they did the you won't know about it, and they recorded it. So after Paul was done with his he passed the torch to Carla. He was like, hey babe, why don't you have a turn? She was against the idea, but she wanted to make Paul happy, so... Keep in mind that they recorded this. Yeah, it's crazy. Anyways, Carla, her sister started to vomit violently, and she started choking. So they rushed her to the hospital, where she was later pronounced dead. The doctors actually said that she died of natural causes at 15. Natural causes. So, so a month had passed after that, and Carla and Paul moved into a home together. And things took a turn for the worst, and Paul had been more awful than ever towards Carla. And, he beat her, he yelled, screamed at her, and when Carla said she would leave him, he threatened to take the videotape to the police, basically manipulating her into staying with him. Hi everyone, Dean here. I am terribly sorry, but YouTube will not allow me to post a video longer than 15 minutes, so I'm gonna have to cut this video into 2 parts. Terribly sorry, but, happens. So, yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, share this video to other friends, so that they can watch this, and they can also stay tuned for part 2. Anyways, thank you guys so much. It's been an absolute blast filming this. So yeah, have a good day. Bye.